Hello subscribers, welcome back to the channel. We are going to be looking at a new topic today of transformations. That's right, we are back.
I'm for real. I'm for real. So you better check yourself.
And here is an idea of what we're going to be looking at. So you're going to need some equipment for this to construct things like triangles, lines, and angles. So in particular, when we're looking at triangles, there's three different types of constructions that are going to be required from you. You can see them listed on the screen here. When you're looking at lines, there's three examples here where it could be between 2 points which you can join together and it becomes a line, or angles, and bisecting angles and constructing angles. And when we get to angles, you'll see it's going to loop back to some of the skills that you have used with constructing triangles. So obviously there's going to be some equipment that you need. You might be able to guess what both of these things are. The first thing is a compass. Now it has to be a compass that holds its position. Sometimes the screw at the top can be loose, so when you open up your compass to a certain length it just collapses back on itself, and that's not very useful. Your measurements will not be accurate. The other thing is you need to make sure, if your compass is one of the compasses that has a pencil inside it, that the nib of the pencil and the tip of the compass, when you close your compass, that they should be aligned, so they should be able to almost touch each other. And then the other thing you're going to need is not a ruler. No, it's actually a straight edge.
Of course! It was so obvious!
However, there are examples where you can use a ruler where you've been given a specific length. You're not always given lengths, so it's important to differentiate between a straight edge and a ruler. But generally speaking, most of you are just going to use rulers anyway, but you cannot cheat, and in some of the constructions you'll be expected to show the construction lines. For the triangle constructions, you will need a protractor for some of the questions, but you'll notice that we don't use it, funnily enough, when you're constructing angles, because that would just make it a bit too easy, don't you think? So just be aware of the equipment I'm using for each question, and notice how I'm showing my working out and also not rubbing out the construction lines. So make sure you are practicing on plain paper. Lots of these questions don't require worksheets. You can just sketch out the question and then construct it accurately. You need a compass, ruler, protractor, and like I said, don't rub out the construction lines. So we're going to start with triangles, then we're going to look at lines, and then angles at the end. So if you are just watching a random video, there's a playlist that goes through all of constructions. Just find that on the playlist link on the site. So let's get started.